Check, check. And there's no one here. Fantastic. Welcome to Friday the 13th. Ivan is Late Night with Ivan. That sounds corny, doesn't it? Late Night with Ivan. Hey guys, there's no one here, so I get to practice. That's cool. And zero views, so maybe somebody will look at this later. So we've got a lot going on that screen, don't we? Got a little bit of a car chase on the right-hand side, right below the infamous Scott Lang. If things get kind of boring, we'll put it all up. My face made for radio is not on there, thank God. But we'll see what this evening brings. And I am waiting for my late night salad to show up. So that ought to be fun. So I'm going to step away when that occurs. Hopefully, I don't know if anybody will join, but we'll find out. I've always wanted to do this. Go late night, and look who's there. I picked up, but hey. Well, you're most welcome. Whatever information it is. Angel. I'm Angel, I'm doing a late night gig, and there's Kevin P. Look at that. Oh, I got him on. We'll see what happens now. Kevin, I don't know how long I'm going to be on. I might be on for a long time. So feel free to jump off. I just wanted to get in here and do something and try to get this channel moving a little bit more. So I'm still waiting for my late night dinner to arrive. And with that, I'm going to stay off camera. But we've got a lot going on here. So as you can see, we've got the infamous Scott Lang with Chasing Reality on Scene TV in the upper right-hand corner. I've got an old car chase video queued up below Scott. We do have the remnants of the, not the remnants, we do have the war that's still there, unfortunately, but it's there. So we're keeping an eye on all kinds of things, and that is going to be that, and I've got some other things planned if we get bored with all that. I've got some crazy stuff going. So right now, I'm just waiting for some food to show up, and we're just going to kind of hang out and see what happens, right? And I believe AXN is going to go live later on tonight, so hopefully I'll be streaming him all at the same time. This should be a lot of fun. I just plan on doing way too many things at one time, so what could possibly go wrong? Thanks, Kevin. It is good to be on this microphone, live and in person. So we'll see what happens next. I've been watching this, all kinds of things all night long, mostly the war. I hate saying that, but a lot of attacks going on, a lot of, I don't know if they're missiles or I think they're missiles being dropped. And it's been crazy. I hope that there's minimal loss of life. I just, it's not in my heart to see that happen. So hopefully everything sounds good to you guys. I even have my local police department queued up on a scanner too, just to see if I can get that audio in here. So I'm ready for all kinds of great things. So we'll see how this happens. Wow, he just stopped on the highway. That's crazy. That's crazy. Hope everyone is having a great evening. Don't feel, Kevin, like you gotta hang out. You know what? You popped up on my not stream, I guess, my algorithm, I should say. I saw your picture there. It looks like it was a short. I'm not sure. Kevin, I want to challenge you. I'm gonna put this out right now. I want to challenge you to a cook-off. My cook-off would last a lot longer because I like to cook ribs. It takes about 6 or 7 hours to cook. It's smoking. I don't light it on fire. I just smoke them when it's smoking. But if you're down for it, I was thinking about that. So maybe I'll have to figure that out one of these days. Anyway, I thought that might be fun. Or maybe just the method of preparation or something of that nature. I don't know. But I'm putting the challenge out there. So enjoy, guys. Yell at me if something's not right. Kevin, you know how to get a hold of me even better than most, so we'll go from there. And hope you're doing well, my friend. And you know what? I've made some ribs last week, and if I don't pay attention, bad things happen. I didn't pay attention. So I'm going to redeem myself this weekend, hopefully. We'll see. We shall see. I have replaced some power supplies in my office or in my studio. Let's see if I can do this very smoothly here. So my lighting behind me.
Northeast Supervisor respond with 11A1 incident 4998 for Edgewood protocol identity.
I think it's just that one's on. That one's on.
So you can show code 4 at this time, not evidence for 415 now.
That was it.
13 traffic, you stopped Edgewood right now.
Let's see.
Okay, it's code 4 Manchester, Broadway, go to 415 Manor Street.
Now 714 South Coronado Street, subject transit, female black, plate 30s, early 40s, black shirt, code 2 incident 5055 at 8261.
And we have you now.
8 years, great clothing, suffers from bipolar, having a manic episode, chronic coma for additional code 2 incident 5063 at 2150.
Oh, looks like I left myself.
Effective and now back. There's an apartment complex to the rear, chronic coma for additional code 2 incident 5058 3378.
7 Adam Henry Charles 081.
Well, just when you think you have it all together, you don't.
31 standby.
You capture the one. That's me.
Code 4,
That's gotta be right
code
there.
37, 7 Adam Henry Charles 081, information only.
There it is.
559, is it related to your current call?
Display capture now.
85 something runs to the front end.
This one?
85, Roger.
No. Oh, this is hard.
Triple
Okay. Oh,
days to mile 6.
look at this. Look at this slick production, Kevin.
Within 2121 in Rampart, downward traffic 1600.
Oh, you like all the red? So I just swapped out, I don't know if you guys know, on August 2nd, and I'm going to do a video on this eventually. August 2nd, I was hit by lightning. My house was hit. Excuse me, a tree in front of my house was hit. And it hit one of my surveillance cameras, and it blew up everything, and it blew up a lot of stuff, a lot. We haven't even finished with the insurance company yet. Right, it's almost June, so it's almost a full year. But I finally replaced that transformer for the back lights. I still have to put the RGB switch in there, but it is red as red can be. So much for that. Just showing off that stuff. Let me see if I can make this smoothly go away again. And video captured away.
Was your
Definitely not that.
You told me 73, 10 response, incident 5018.
The fall 19147 Napa.
Yeah, being struck by lightning 20 feet away from you is not fun at all. It was scary. It was scary. Even my face and my hand got, I think, a little hit, but I survived. It was interesting for a couple of days. But monitors and computers and routers and firewalls and air conditioners and refrigerators, and that was crazy. Absolutely crazy.
The victim is no longer at the location. It's still code 2 instead of 495.
So if you guys aren't familiar with Scott Lang, he is quite a famous, I guess he's a stringer, not a streamer, because he actually sells his footage to the news, and he became, well, he had a series that was made from following him around and some of his old partners. I forgot what it's called, something after dark. I don't remember. And I've seen him go on top of the bridge. At one point, there was a bridge on fire in LA. There's a whole bunch of pallets below this bridge, and I mean, to get the shot, he climbed up an off ramp and got burned a little bit, but he is, excuse me, dedicated to his craft, and he is quite the man. Got a little bit of ego. He's tapping it down, but he's a good guy. He's a good guy. At first, I didn't think so, but I kind of like him now. And also, we got a helicopter in here. And I believe AXN will be joining us soon. And the car chase I have queued up is a very, very old car chase. It's one of my favorites. I have some favorite car chases. So yeah, it was terrifying. It was. But it was just, and I watched it live, and it was crazy. There was a huge fire. There was a whole bunch of pallets that were stacked up underneath this bridge. And it went up, and cars had to stop going across. It was a big deal. And Scott he's got great big ones, man. And he went up that side ramp, and he burned his hand for months. You know, I know he suffered the effect, but he got shots that nobody else could get. It was beautiful. Yeah, it was scary all at the same time. And of course, I don't know if you guys know who AXN is, but he should be coming on. Usually he comes on a lot later than Scott, but he's also out west.
Beverly Park, known as Circle.
So we can sit here and watch this. It's funny, you know, I was watching YouTube as I normally do during the day, and trying to figure out what's going on. What's happening, man? How are you? I was sitting here watching YouTube as I normally do, and trying to stuff as many things on one screen as possible. And with as many monitors that I have, that's not that hard to do, right? And I came across a video. It's a short, and I don't like shorts. I really don't. I like great big long videos. It just kind of my thing. I'd rather watch a movie because I'm doing something else in the background. I'm always doing something else. I'm always breaking something or taking something apart or trying to fix it. And it's a car chase. It's all like a chase. And Scott, you just cut off somebody. What was that, dude? That's not cool. So long story short, and I'm never one to defend President Trump, but it was just something that bothered me, and I'll probably show that a little bit later as well. I've got a whole bunch of things queued up for anybody who hangs out and, you know, things of that nature. Mad, do you know Kevin? What's happening, Chris? How are you? Wow, now I'm scared. I've got professionals in the room. That's scary. That's scary. Yeah, and the best part is you can't see my face, so that's a good thing. I am in a red room, Chris. I swapped out a new power supply for my back wall. You know I got hit by lightning, so it's working like crazy. Oh, okay, man. Yeah, Kevin's a really good friend. I've actually never met Kevin, but I know Kevin. Kevin's dear to my heart, and his wonderful wife, Rhonda. But they're up in the Great White North, keeping cool. Uh-oh. Just heard a missile launch. They've been doing it just about every hour. It's crazy. I see some people at the wall.
18 George 35, 18 George 35, update your status.
There's just so much going on right at one time.
18 George 35, code 6119, east of Main.
Scott over there. Yeah, I guess he's about to go. Must be a good pit. He's put his phone on his camera. What do we have here? Hit and run. So for those of you who don't know,
viewer discretion advised.
Viewer discretion advised, you just said. So this is in California, upper right-hand corner, obviously, and I have the world here. We've got a movie queued up here. Get up underglow right there. Is there one down? I don't. Scott, you're not supposed to be shooting. All right, prayers
I
up.
do not know if it's a hit and run.
He's not moving.
We're about to find out.
That's not cool.
Boom. Did the car stay, or it's the truck? Okay.
You guys can hear him, okay? And there is the goat. Hey, Rhonda. Late night with Ivy. That's right, Allie. You put out more videos. I swear. You are truly the champion.
Get out of the way. Hey, have your dinner somewhere else.
Just say excuse me.
Hey, move.
That's a big truck too. They're not doing. I'm sitting here looking at the screen.
I believe we're gonna have a fatality.
Howdy, howdy. Welcome. Thanks for coming. Hey guys, guess what I get to say? Please like and subscribe. I normally don't. That's right, Allie. Hit that like button. I'm just trying to build up my case repertoire. I was looking around at other YouTubers, man, and there's like, they got 100. I was looking at not Dangs. Who's I can't remember the guy's name. He's got like a couple of 100 videos in there already. There's so many people that have videos. So I'm going to stop my series for a while. I want to start doing more evenings, especially on Friday nights. I know, Allie, you do a Friday night, but I'm going to do this a little bit more. I think it's stuff. They're not putting that over. Oh, I mean. Hello, Scott. Yeah, I know if this was Roger probably would be covering this up. No, okay, they're putting them on a stretcher, so that's a good song. That's a good song. That's a good song. Let's see. It's my first. Make that big. Tap, tap, tap. I don't know what tap, tap, tap means. I have no idea what that is. Like and subscribe. Whatever. I think that tap, tap, tap thing is for that other platform that is owned by the Ellersons, which we will not talk about. I'm not down for anything that they have purchased. And speaking of the Ellersons, they just purchased, where is this? Don't call Roger. Don't wake him up. You know he's sleeping right now. Oh, tap, tap, tap means the little like button. I thought tap, tap means TikTok. I thought that's what that was for. I always hear there's some other ones that tap, tap, I don't know, whatever. Let's see. Oh, look, I've got 5 concurrent users. Woohoo! I have no idea what this is. I watch Baron look at the numbers. I guess I should show my face. It's kind of rude of me. Come on. Come on. It's also the problem of having way too many screens. You can't find yourself. Okay, so be right
So
back.
what happened?
Turn that
I don't know. I was going southbound, dude, and she was running that way.
Oh, whoa, 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 whoa. So what was that? What was that? What was going on?
She was, I don't know. I think she was running across the street because I was going southbound, and I don't even see it. I just heard like, bam, I hit it.
It's not it. That's a person.
And I stopped right
You know, the sad part about parts of LA, it's, I guess it's everywhere. There's so much just drug abuse. You know, and some of these people don't even know what the hell is going on. Yeah, that's LA. That is LA. Now they're going to put up tape. Why? Why are you going to do an investigation? I don't know what happened. That's crazy. That's crazy. At least no one was killed, so that's a good thing. At least that we know of. We got some activity at the wall down there at 6:15 in the morning. And here's Dry Island. There's quite a bit of missile attacks late last night, I guess, for them, or whatever time you want to claim it. It was about almost every hour. And it was interesting. I was listening to a news broadcast from England, and these were people that were actually, they call themselves Persian. My dentist is a Persian, and they were happy that we were there. And I think, you know, I guess you need to hear from every side, but you know, I hate to see our guys doing this. I really do. Anyway. Well done, sir. Oh, thank you. You know, so all that. So the next thing I'm going to do is change. I've got the remotes, so the little dongles here to change the colors. Ali, I used to have a company that sold. I'm just covering everything at once. Yes, I am. I've got so much more. It's ridiculous. Wait till I bring Trump down, and I'm going to defend him. I would never defend him, but I'm going to. So this is going to change the colors. It's 256 colors. I used to have an LED company. I used to do wholesale LEDs, and I did architectural lighting too, and that's what got me in trouble. That was shortly after my parents passed, and then I went back to cybersecurity. I've got quite the story. I do.
Yes.
Yeah.
But yeah, no, I wanted to hit everything. Look at the clouds over there in the upper left.
Good thing that you stayed.
That's crazy.
It's just an accident, unfortunate accident.
Well, I don't even see her though. I just feel it.
Yeah.
I feel sorry for that guy. When I was first married with my first wife, I was in Maryland, and it was a dark road. I'll never forget this. And I'm driving down this road. I had a sports car. I had a Volkswagen Scirocco. It was fire engine red, and I'm cruising, right? You know, big time. And this guy runs out in front of me. And
so this isn't new,
totally freaks it. This is right around when cell phones were coming into their norm. So yeah, I'm dating myself. But it was crazy, and to this day I won't forget that. And then, you know, on the way back, I look and I see he's still there, and he tried, but he was on the other side of the road. It was just, you know, I don't know. I guess sometimes people just see no other way. And then I remember I had to get on the home phone to call the police because I didn't have a cell phone. I got one shortly thereafter, but it is what it is. So anyway, wonderful story of mine. Look at that red room back there. That's crazy. And I have all these other lights in here, and this office is somewhat warm. I'm still waiting on food. So, what's up? Everybody's coming in. Hey, Crystal, how are you? Good to see you. You were here. What was it? There was one night that there was only a couple of people that came on. So I appreciate you guys. I do. Thank you. It's heartwarming. This is not an easy proposition. I feel like Ben. I'm on a little horse. I know some. I'm mixing groups together here because I'm not supposed to play music. But some people will get that joke and some people won't. But if you follow some of the things that I do during the day, is it Ben Shapiro? I'm watching her put this tape up. Why are they putting up tape? I mean, you know what happened. What's the purpose? They can tell. Female cop, she's going to take out her knife and she's going to cut it nicely. The guy, he ripping that thing apart, making it, you're supposed to push it down, not up. Even I know that. Last night, what was I watching last night? Oh, yeah, it was AXN News. And it was really late. It was like 3 o'clock in the morning. And he was at a standoff. And somebody had fallen asleep in the back of a stolen car. And they put a spike strip down. And somebody just rolled right over it. It was crazy. One of the police rolled right over it, flattened the tires. That was nuts. Anyway, speaking of our wonderful elite president, let me see if I can pull this off. Maybe not. So and you know how I am, guys. I'm always this is how my brain constantly works. This is why I don't sleep, right? I saw this. This came up on my feed, and I know I'm doing so many things at one time. And they say, wait for Putin's turn. And I'm seeing this little girl get escorted out, and then I see Putin here with this little girl. She's smiling. She's got these bouquet of roses, and he's explaining something. Then you see Trump here, but it doesn't tell you anything. There's no circumstance at all. Okay, and the first thing that I noticed, and Allie would probably be the first one to pick up on this, is there's a paper shredder over there next to Putin. You don't see that with Trump. I'm not defending Trump, but this just bothered me because it was like you're trying to paint him as a nice guy, and Trump's being a dick because he kicked the girl out. No, we don't have any justification behind this, and it just pissed me off. Again, I'm not one to defend Trump by any stretch of the imagination. So, me, of course, I always want to say, well, okay, who the hell is this that did this? So, of course, as always, click to see who it was. Oh, look, unseen scenes. Really? Oh, nice play on words. I wonder where they're from. I bet you, they must be Russian. What do you think? What do you think, guys? You think they're Russian? What do you think? I know so much stuff is going on here. I see. Look at that. India. They're from India. Right? And it just kind of pissed me off. Yeah, and I'm never one to go, Trump's a great guy and all that, but and I started going through some of these videos and how great Putin is. I'm like, this is a bunch of bullshit. The thing that bothers me, and my youngest son pointed it out, the amount of subscribers that they have and how short they have actually been on here. And I don't know where he pulled all that data out, but I hate seeing videos like this, and I always want to call them out when I do see them. So that's one of the things I did have lined up, and I'm not going to go through all the videos. I'm probably just going to stay along. Move, Lord, I got all that stuff going on there. Come on now. You're not playing nice, sorry. It's hard doing this stuff live, guys. It is. All right, we'll go back to On Scene TV with Scott. unless you guys want to watch the video of the carjacking. It's kind of a cool video. So I'll leave that up to y'all. I think anything with a police scanner in it, I'm attracted to immediately. Oh, there's another bomb being released, or another missile. I got one in UAE. I don't know why they are bombing it. That's really bad.
T-37 and T-30 are handling Persian en route.
It's been a lot of that. A lot. Yeah, I actually zoomed in on some of these earlier. I was looking at the Palm Islands. It's crazy. Yeah, don't get me going on that. Geography. This little app goes all the way down. You can drill all the way down, like somebody's house. It's kind of crazy. I wish we just weren't involved with this. I really do. I would just love to see peace sometime in my lifetime. Really would. So what's going on, chat? Uh-oh, we got... Who's redacting messages? Good Lord. Come on now. I should play the scanner in the background? Of your stuff? Of my stuff? Or his stuff? Can you hear Scott's scanner? I've got my scanner connected to this thing via Bluetooth. There's so much going on here. My brain is always engaged in something. And usually this is why nothing in my house gets completed. It usually sits around like 90%. So, I'm guessing. Just catching up on the chat, okay? It's so weird that I'm the one who gets to talk, and now I'm looking at chats. That's crazy. 17 views. Hey, thanks, guys. Don't forget to hit the like and subscribe. Okay, dinner's here. So I'm going to step away for a second. And so how do I do this? I'm going to click on be right back. And then I'm going to do this. Yeah, I got you. Okay, coming. Oh, man. That's what I get for ordering special. All right. He tells me it's going to be another half hour, but that's fine. I'm glad I didn't wait to go live. Yeah, it was a vehicle versus pedestrian. So we had that one going on. So for everybody who's catching up, this is the mind of Ivan. Maybe that's what I should call my late nights, right? Simply for the fact that there's so much going on here. So we've got a little taste of the war, kind of in real time. Not kind of, but in real time. I have a little bit of LA because, just sitting here looking at dots on a screen, or looking at the Wailing Wall, or just a sunrise in the Middle East. So what? And I'm not going to sit here and just chat away. But to have I'm not even on the screen anymore. But to have the some other entertainment too, I thought it was kind of cool. Maybe it's silly. Yeah, no. But that's my brain. Get your food. No, I got another half hour, so it's coming from Dallas. Is that lightning? Mind of Ivan. The mind of Ivan is a nut job. Totally a nut job. I have a client that says I gold plate everything. There's nothing that doesn't get added on to something else. Right.
For all your stringer energy needs, drink Bang.
All right, see, so Scott can be boring after a while. So stringers can be boring, right? So my thought was, okay, let me pull up, and I kind of like old car chases, not old, but longer ones. And the one I've queued up is 21 minutes long, and it's a little scary because it's like a very early car chase, and I've watched it a lot. Not only that, but the guy who is driving the car says the weirdest things. He calls the other guy little buddy at one point. I probably shouldn't have dropped that, but he does. So honestly, I wanted to keep Tel Aviv and Jerusalem and everything up just to see what was going on. I love current events, but I don't want to be bored all at the same time. So what you're seeing now is usually my standard evening. Late night. I love to watch the guys out in LA chase after crime and watch it real time. And then I'm usually tinkering in my office with all these lights and my screens and computers, and I have a computer to rebuild because I bought a new toy to change my monitors and my keyboards a lot easier than I have been. So yeah, it is truly Ivan's mad world. Absolutely. It just truly is. But the one thing is, it keeps me out of trouble and I have to focus. It's to me, it's fun, and my wife can't stand it because there's wires everywhere. Kevin, you should see what my house looks like for Christmas. Right? I don't just have lights. I have a show. I have a production. The sad part is that my knees are so bad that it's next to impossible for me to put it all out. So I'm cutting it down. And I usually do every other year because it's just so much stuff. It's just so much stuff. Yeah, it is great. That's a great one. I might even adapt that. Ivan's Mad World. That's be a really good one. I don't know. I should write that down. Of course, I don't have a pen. I have screwdrivers, but no pen. It's funny. I've got hard disks sitting on my desk. I have a scanner that I need to take apart again because I dropped it on the floor and it hit the USB. I've got my Elgato. I need to reprogram that. I've got a mini keyboard. There's all kinds of things. Ivan Griswold, yeah, it truly is. It's pretty bad. But my neighbors, at one point, one of my really good friends used to live down the street, and he wouldn't put up Christmas decorations, and he can't say because I live in a cul-de-sac, and this neighborhood is known for Christmas decorations. And people would just jam the cul-de-sac, and it was just like, yeah. He hated me. So that's one of the reasons why that's red back there. My mailbox lights up different colors. Everybody has the same mail. This is a Stepford Wives neighborhood, so we all have the same mailbox, but mine changes colors depending upon who's playing football and who's winning. So, close to you. No, you don't. You don't want to be exposed to me, Chris. You just don't. This is a strange mind. I'm just a techie at heart. And I don't even say techie. It's just a nerd, man. It's like all the little toys. I bought this toy. This one. It's very difficult to get. It's called Ion Locks, and it's out of Australia. I haven't even played with it yet, and I ordered it like 6 months ago. I've got some other ones here. This one can do some really nasty things too, all kinds of things. Open cars, start cars. There is no hotel room I can't get into without it. It's just part of what I used to do for a living. So, what do you guys want to do? You want to watch the video? Or you just want to hang out with Chris? You guys don't have to hang out with me. I feel bad. It's like I'm not Baron Coleman. I don't have a script written out. I'm just kind of hanging out on a hanging out on a Friday night. Friday the 13th. Yeah, it's still Friday the 13th. Friday the 13th for most of us. Oh, look, my wife went shopping. So we have my daughter's pup here staying at our house, and he's an older guy. And then my wife has this dog, and he's a real younger guy. But they're similar in they're both mutts. We believe in adopting strays. And my dog, I had a 100-pound lab, and he passed the day after I got struck by lightning. I'm with you there, Allie. Very close. And so my wife got this dog right before. Anyway, long story short, these two are thicker than thieves. My daughter is a doctor in Galveston, and it is about a 4, 5, 6 hour drive. I don't know. I couldn't sit still that long in the car, so she's leaving out of here at 5 o'clock in the morning to go for it. Like, have at that. So she's taking both dogs, so that should be fun for her. But the dogs love hanging out with one another, and I want them to stay here. I think it's great for them. But I can't take my daughter's dog away from her, so it is what it is. For one, I'd rather be chilling with. Oh, that's so sweet. Oh, thank you. Thank you. Oh, Baron's a baller. He is. I've learned a lot from him. I learned a lot from all of them. You know, Allie, I love her research and what she does, and Baron. Whoa, man. Almost hit another one. Well, not another one. Almost got another one hit. Everybody does their own thing, right? And that's what I'm trying to get into. Outswell was looking at Bays, and you know, I see Bays. You know, he gets a little animated, and I think I'm a little bit. I don't think I'm a little bit older, a little bit more mature, so I can kind of just approach things a little differently. So that's all. That's my gimme. That's what I want to do. Yeah, we can. I haven't missed Baron live yet. Now, the funny part about Baron is I fall asleep to Baron, which is kind of weird. And I know some other people do too. I don't know if it's because his voice is calming, but he's just a smart man, and I get a lot from him. And Kevin and Rhonda, if you don't know who that is, we watched this gentleman who's an attorney, he's a counselor, and he has his great show. And a lot of the folks that are on here do research around Charlie Clark and the whole TP USA debacle. That's a good word. Hey, I've got a video on that I wanted to run too. I want to show you guys this video because it really kind of put it all together for me of what they're trying to do. And I saw this, and it doesn't need sound. We're going to do this. Let me see if I can pull this one off. Yes. I think the only sound that there is just somebody laughing. Yeah. I want to pull it from the start. It is, but truly, I think, this is what happens when people don't think. They just follow the crowd, and I think that's always been part of my problem in life. I follow the crowd. Can you guys see this? So I'm starting it in the middle. This is probably a bad place to start. So, okay. So this guy. All right, so here we go. Takes a little bit of coffee, pours it out. 1 amp. That's not my cursor, by the way. 1 amp. And I'm thinking that this is truly what TP USA is trying to do with kids in America, okay, or in high school. And did I just lose my chat? Oh, no, I moved it. Now look, so he goes back to the nest. He goes, hey guys, I just got some, check this crack out, or this coffee out. And they suck it all down. And not that you want to watch them suck it all down, but I just thought it was a great analogy as to one will follow the other without going deeper. And I think that's part of what this group does, like with you, Allie, and everybody else that just won't follow the narrative. We're going to bust out of that bubble and not follow along with that slop that they're feeding us. So I just thought it was kind of a cool video. And once again, the mind of Ivan, I was thinking of all these things I want to do tonight. And there's no greater fear than coming on live and not being prepared. And I think I have too much stuff because it's like, okay, so should we watch Scott now or should we play the video? So, well, let me show you this video. Or let me show you this video of Trump. in my head, it's always something. It's a level of entertainment. Look, I used to be a college DJ, and that was easy because in my head I knew what record was next, right? I could match up the beats. Yeah, or people would make requests. That's easy. But this is not so easy to get on a microphone and start talking and just guessing what somebody else wants to, which is going to engage them. But yeah, right, man. But it's when I just saw that video, I was like, this is it. This is TPUSA. This is what they want to do with students. This is what, and that's why there's a certain group, Kevin, that some of the people that are on the stream right now that are chatting broke out of that follow, and I'm just not down for that. We all have to think independently. I had to rewrite my description for this, not this podcast, but for my entire channel. Roger, who asked me, well, what is your channel about? And literally, I started off with who I am. I'm a certified cybersecurity professional. I'm a CISSP. I had to study and train for all that stuff. But beyond that, I stand for truth, justice, and the American way, and we don't see a lot of that. And some of y'all will know where that came from, but a lot of people don't. So I figured I could probably steal that from Superman. So that's another one launched. Another one launched. Oh, okay. So I'm gonna turn Scott down just for a quick second. And usually when they have these up here, and I'll read the chats in a second. You guys hear it? Yeah. So these are showing what happened after that strike. That's it? That's it? That's all you got? Oh, dude, come on. You can do better than that. It's a 12-second video. My bad. So that might have been a it was very Okay. And by the look of it, that is a communications tower, yeah? That's some type of radar. That's a microwave array right there. There's two cones. I used to do this stuff for a living. See, well, yeah, on the side of that tower, on the side of the tower right there, you can see all the cables that are going up. So there has to be additional communications above that. Yeah, only a nerd would know half of this dumb stuff. It's just things that are stuck in my head. But I find all this very interesting. I really do. Of how you dissect an operation, a country, and it's sleep to your voice. Is my voice sleeping? Allie, go to bed. You're worse than I am. You don't sleep either. I've always been told. So I get approaches. Do you know who you look like? Yeah, I know who I look like. And they always go, you look like James Earl Jones. I think he's dead now, right? And I wish I had James Earl Jones money, because this would be like, Luke, I am your father. And I have some of those. Luke, I am your father. Right? So I've got that little box here. Oh my God. Lightning strike. Thanks, man. I appreciate that. Don't make me cry. Don't you do it. I'm falling off of this chair. Yeah, I don't believe it. Got another half hour to wait for my food, but I don't want to eat like junk, so I ordered from an Indian restaurant, believe it or not. And it's in Dallas. If you guys didn't know, that's where I am, but I'm not in Dallas proper. I'm north of Dallas. So I know what I want and when I want it. And my wife gets on me for eating late, so I always have to make sure that I eat well. Because I am on a mission to lose weight, and I've done pretty good so far. I think I've dropped a little bit. I won't tell you how, Ozempic, but it is what it is. So I've got to do that before I can get my replacement parts, my new knees. James Earl Jones for the money. Did I miss one? Somebody was chatting something earlier. Please keep my dog asleep. They're going to this. Oh, was the scanner loud? Change my channel. Oh no. Well, yeah, you can't do supers for me either. But don't worry about that. If I was really pushed, I'd have one of those PayPal things. I don't. Yeah, I'm not here for that. I'm here for y'all. I'm here for YouTube. I'm here to do something else in life beyond what I've done for 25, 30 years. I'm here to spread a little bit of that knowledge. It'd be great to have it in the pocket. It would, but sometimes you have to look. I'm closer than most to seeing the good Lord, so I got to make sure I give back, right, and do all the right things. So I've got a funny story about that too. So we've had a car sitting in our driveway forever and a day. It's a old Lexus, my wife's old car, and um, never put a for sale sign on it at all. And who knows, right? Uh, so yesterday or 2 days ago, my wife comes in and there's a sign on the car. Call me if you're interested in selling the car. So we called. It's in my oldest son's name because my youngest son moved back home, and I didn't want him because we gave the car to my youngest. I didn't want him on my insurance because I have I hate to say this. I have a couple of expensive cars. So I know if he lived in this house and that car would be on my insurance if it was in my name. Long story short, it was in my son's name. That's what he does for a living. He's a GM of a car dealership. This car was like useless, and we almost just gave it away to this woman, and she was so grateful. So it was less than $1,000. It was like a couple of $100 here. The car is yours. God bless. Good luck. Sometimes you just have to turn around and do the best you can for other people. So yeah, that's a whole story. Because otherwise, I'd be telling you this long story that my wife was like, just get to the point. Because I do the same thing with her. Get to the point. What's the point of your story? So, my bad, guys. I'm going to turn this scanner back up. Or do you want to watch the video? I don't know what that means. Misfits, are you a carnivore? What? Carnivore? With M? It's not directed towards me. That's fine. Grateful for your time, Ivan. Oh, thank you, Chris. Chris, if you ever want to get the studio moving or go up to the next level, you let me know. I'm about to put another camera back there so I can shoot this way. If you go out to Adfleet's page and you go into her community section, there are 2 photos in that section. I blew Baron's head up. It was a full 65 inches wide, and I was trying to pick his nose while he was talking. So you can see the setup in real time. It's crazy. You lost 40 pounds? Holy crap. Did you really? Good for you. Fantastic. I tried the carnivore diet. It didn't work. I like bread. I really do. Right now I try to eat more proteins, but I still like bread. I don't care. And I like rice too. God, it is what it is. I don't eat as much now because of this little magic thing right here. That deal. But it works for me. It's worked before. Oh, really? Nice. Way to go, Kev. Yeah. Yeah, cameras make a big difference. You know what they told me? Unless I go to the serious next level, the only thing I really need now is lighting. And I've got the lighting. I don't like the lighting. I like being in the dark. It makes my brain comfortable. The lighting is just nuts. Lighting is nuts. I don't know what's amazing. I tell a lot of stories at one time. You guys want to watch the video, or you just want me to keep jabbering along? I don't want to keep talking. Let's see. Oh, I got 19 views. Hit that like button. I'm going to do like Coach. I'm going to start singing. But I can't do that. So I'm not going to show you all my license plates up there. But my heritage is from one of the islands. And if anybody could guess, I'll arrange for you to have a free hotel there. Well, maybe not a free hotel. And if I've already told you, it doesn't count. Yeah. I know her name. I actually sent her an email and I like being in the dark too. I do. It makes my eyes comfortable. If I have to look at a white piece of paper on a screen, like when I order DoorDash, it's I can't. I just can't. It drives me crazy. So that's why I know where to order from downtown, and I'll just sit here and wait for it. It's just I'm not like I'm starving or anything. I just learned to shoot. Okay, right on, right on. It's all very interesting. It's one of the reasons why I love to do this is because I'm afraid to have my brain stop working. My father had Alzheimer's, and he was a very intelligent man. He was a captain of a ship. He was a commander in the Naval Marines, Merchant Marine. Yeah, if you look, you can see his flag right there, and then there's a green light and a red light. In red right return, I used to have a. That sounds so bad. I used to have a boat, and he was a captain, so it's in my blood. And just for the hell of it, my heritage is Bermudian, right? So it's truly in my blood, and it's part of the things that I just love and adore. But I don't do that stuff anymore. It's just a hole you put money into. It truly is. So now I just give my money to my kids. It's just easier that way. Anyway, yeah. It's interesting. I was listening to Baron. Was it yesterday or to when he had his members only meeting or members only podcast, and I'm thinking to myself, one of the worst things that people can do is give away their date of birth online. Now, I'm not saying I'm a hacker, but there's only 3 things that I need, and one of them is your date of birth. Okay, and if I know that, I bet you I can probably figure out by looking at Facebook some of the other ones, right? Last 4, and maybe your mom's. It takes very little to identify. Actually, I have a easier way of identifying anybody, but we give away data so easily, and we never really stop and think about that. Oh, my birthday is here. My birthday's there. I just gave you all a whole bunch of data that I normally would never have given away. But that was part of my series when it comes to the Ellerson web, right? We're giving away data, and he wants to take it all, and it's pretty sad. I actually have a whole nother video queued up just for that too, but I don't think I'm going to play it tonight. I don't. So, do you guys want to watch this? We can queue up this this little film here, and it's old. I think it's from. I don't know. I think it's from the 1980s. That sounds so long ago, but it just wasn't. I don't know what it looks like on your screen. What you guys are watching? Are you watching on TVs? Are you watching on your phone? What's everybody watching on? I know it'll tell me when it's over. I don't know what that means. Chat rate is 4. Look, I got 20 people in the chat. Don't forget to like and subscribe. I got 20. I don't think I've ever had 20 people on any. Well, I haven't had that many chats. But matter of fact, I think this is the. Uh-oh. Where are we? Oh, that's a drone. You see why I kept it up? Look at that. Right at somebody's house or a factory. I hope there's no little kids involved with this. I don't know if you guys can hear that or not. It says it's playing something. You're chatting on your phone. I don't know how you do it. You're watching on a 75. Right on, Kev. Right in your recliner. I wish I would. I'm thinking about getting a recliner for my office and modding on a phone. Right on. Right on. I appreciate that, brother. I do. You should probably be getting some rest. Honestly. This is crazy. I know. Mad, welcome to my brain. Okay? Let me shut this thing up because it's driving me nuts. There you go. Here. And, oh, it is turned on. What is turned on? Uh-oh. Oh, I know. It's this one. Beeswax. Man. Okay, there it goes. That's crazy. That's just crazy. So, all right, so who launched this? So let's see. It was launched. How's it sound? I don't know. Somewhere over there. And to think, LA might be seeing some of these drones any minute now. So who knows? Who knows? Mad, you going? Thank you very much. I can't do that either. My fingers are just jacked. They're just that. Nice to see you, Ivan. Thank you, ma'am. Thank you. I really appreciate you. You were very instrumental of pushing me over and making sure that I kept doing what I'm doing. I don't know if I'm doing anything amazing. I'm just doing. Thank you. I appreciate that, man. I do. You keep doing what you're doing. You need to be out here. Get a microphone. Get behind it. Get your. I think everybody needs to. It doesn't matter how many videos you produce or if you have a message to give. I think everybody. Thank you. I know you are. I think everybody has something to deliver. And I've watched Allie do that with. It's another one with so much. So there's still so much for you. I appreciate that, man. I do. There's a lot of folks out here still here. What? Still? Oh, right on, bro. You don't have to worry about me. I can just rattle myself. I think I'm going to cue this video up, but since Scott isn't doing anything, and I'll stop it if he comes across something or if we get another alert. I don't think we're going to see anything on any of these pictures over here. This one, the interesting thing is I know that there's a lot of blackout when it comes to data coming out of Israel and coming out of especially Iran. They don't have internet, but they do because I know they have Elon Musk and his satellite uplink. It's interesting. There's very few people around the wall, so I find that very interesting. Usually it is packed. I remember when they just started building this bridge. Yeah, I've got a lot of strange hobbies, but I like to look at cameras like this from around the world. And I remember when this was just being created and I didn't know what it was for. I still don't. And all these other things that they have here, it's quite interesting. I just hope we can. Oh, there was a fire. Hold on. Hold on. No, wrong one. Go back. What was that? Come on. Oh, that's just a light. Okay. It's not dark there anyway, so I don't. That's what I was going to say. That's what I was getting to about the level of internet. It shouldn't be dark there. No place should be dark. Tel Aviv and it shouldn't. There's no darkness. It's the dawn, right? It's 7 o'clock in the morning. So some of these just aren't there. Okay, I'm gonna queue up this video, and you guys can watch it if you'd like, or feel free to bug off or bug out, or I think I'm gonna go take a quick potty break. It is. I think it's funny. There's some humor behind it. It's a really good car chase. If you're into that kind of thing, it is phenomenal. And there's no sound initially until they, turn on the recorders. So we're in a police car right now. What did it say? December? Oh, so it's 2015. So it's not that long ago. Well, I guess it is, but it's not. But the gentleman driving the vehicle is just, he was a police officer, I should say. He's just hilarious. And it's very interesting just to watch. I love just to pay attention to like you, Allie, pay attention to the details. AI video. Netanyahu, 6 fingers. Yeah. You know, the interesting thing, so I should stop this and talk about that for a minute. I probably know too much about AI than the average bear. The thing about AI is that was the first thing that we could always tell. If you looked at the fingers or the toes or the to hear this, so now we have sound. So now they're calling out. Hold on there, partner. I want to talk about this. That was the thing that was the standout. They never had the correct amount of fingers. AI would always do that, right? But as time elapsed, it got better. Oh, my food's here. Okay, we'll see you guys in a minute. Okay, watch the video.
Shots fired at UW, that's where we're going. Alright. Was that 6-5 and 3-5 northeast? Exit 812 northeast 6-5. So 800 block northeast 65th Street. That's one right by I-5? So if you get on I-5 north. See, now we're getting conflicting info from UW. So we did not get that red van. So get you an ID advice the red van was not stolen. 434, it was not stolen. He was trying to take it, but failed. And then he went running what's going on at the shell? Copy the red van was a test car jet and all was in it ready, so. So we got officers saying shots fired. 812 northeast 65, Shell Station.
Alright, guys, I'm going to disappear now.
About to Lincoln.
I'm at the manager. I don't know if I left you a sound. I don't know what to do. I don't do this very well.
Actually, shot fired. What's the point 34 location?
He just cut that car off. That's crazy.
434 location now. Yep. Okay, it sounds like the suspect has carjacked another vehicle from approximately northeast 57 in Roosevelt. Had a call transferred to us by State Patrol from an Enterprise rent-a-car. Black Camaro 51 Blakely. 51 Blakely. That's the car that was just stolen from Enterprise. 51 Blakely. Northeast Blakely is 51 Blakely. That's west of I-5. Only gunpoint. Use caution. What was the location? No, what was the car? Black Camaro. East 53rd Ravenna. We're going westbound. He's taking off. He just blew a stop sign northeast 54 in Ravenna. Ravenna, westbound. Southbound up the hill. Southbound of Ravenna. On 22nd. I thought he was going. That makes sense. 45 miles an hour. Clear. Copy. Black up 45. Yeah. That's right. Let's go back to top 45. Is that eastbound? Westbound 45. We have spikes. Yeah, we have time to close it. Check out that person we're continuing. So I'm at eastbound.
Supposed to be going westbound.
Eastbound, he said westbound, eastbound.
Molly 45 eastbound.
Oh.
Our speeds are reaching at 80. Oh, yeah. Are you going to sample? My PCOD is down. I'm losing sight of him. That's a motorcycle.
And Kevin, if you have to drop, feel free. Nobody needs to be here. You guys don't. I really do appreciate y'all coming. Thank you. You guys are awesome. You really are. Yeah, it fills my heart. It really does. So thank you.
Eastbound 52 at Sandpoint. 52 at Sandpoint. So he's going north. You're definitely advised to have the Camaro at Ravenna and 24 Northeast.
What?
Not me. That's late. That's a late fucking update. Yeah. I think that's the late. Okay. We're way past that. Let's take Guardian 1 up if we can get you. No. Guardian 1 is not available.
No helicopter.
Man, that was a serious delay on the gas pump. 322, they still have that vehicle,
Sorry if you can hear me.
Eastbound Windermere off Sandpoint. That's a rich neighborhood.
It's a rich neighborhood.
Reported eastbound Windermere off Sandpoint. If I remember right. Just on Windermere, you do not have visual of that vehicle at this time, no. It's a drive to top out at Sandpoint and Radford, which is like 60.
Is it really, Kevin? Send it here. Man, our flowers are now blooming. Our flowers. My wife's flowers are blooming. The gardener came a couple days ago. But I believe we're supposed to get a cold smell. I think tomorrow. Ivanhoe. Ain't no hoes over here. Look at that hill.
Yeah, we saw the last about 50 yards now. Lady, come on. All right. So 54 and whatever the fuck. Traffic down there. Fuck it, you don't go this way. Suspect is... We're south of 47, we're now on the vehicle. South of 47. Pretty good. Westbound on Northeast 45th Street from 47th Avenue Northeast. Pop out right here. On Northeast 47th Avenue Northeast. Pop out here. Coming out of Laurel, where's all those cops are? Yep. You're about to approach Sandpoint, we're 4100 block. Spike strips? Want to check? I don't know if we have any stop. Yell at me if he's freaking coming. Got one going this way. But 37th and Northeast 45th Street, still going westbound.
There we go.
Northeast 45th, 27 Northeast going westbound, leave 195. There he goes, gun up the ladder. Okay, 22, if they're ram or anything, we'll just keep going after this.
The problem is we don't get spring. We go directly into summer. It'll be 102 here in a minute. It's just typical Texas. and then it'll be 32, and then it'll be 105.
Go ahead in the game. Westbound 45th, just past 17th Avenue Northeast.
Excuse me.
Southbound 15th Avenue Northeast and 45th. Southbound 15. Let's stay, go. You want to try to shortcut him? Go north or go west? We might be able to get out ahead of him. You're going to pop 20.
And honestly, guys, I think after this video, I'm gonna call it a night too. I've got work I really, need to do in here, so I'm not gonna stay up late.
You get a chance to box him in.
But I do plan on running these videos every now and then, especially on Friday nights. Probably gonna try to do this a little early. Oh my gosh. He's gonna get by the water, then it's gonna get really crazy.
Eastbound on boat. Eastbound on boat. He's get boxed in. That's straight. Okay. Want to go down there and try to box him in? That's where he is. Thanks. Westbound on boat. Going past you. There he goes. I'll start calling it since the number 2.
All right, go down by the water.
Westbound on Pacific from boat. Right. Okay.
All right.
Yes. Westbound on Northeast North Lake, passing 5th Avenue Northeast.
Man, where are you located? Oh, don't let the dogs wake up. Don't let the dogs wake up.
Approaching Gasworks Park.
All right, good night, Crystal.
John 85.
We'll see ya. Man, if you have to go, go. Yeah, I know where you work, dude. Oh, well, took out that one. There he is. And we're about to do a dance.
On North Lake. Heading towards Stone. Coming up on Stone. We're the primary unit TC at Gasworks. Someone check on him. Okay, he's going underneath the Fremont Bridge.
Again.
Underneath the Fremont Bridge, right dead end here. Alright, I'm gonna pin him.
Bang.
Get in! Signal. John 85, we got an collision with him.
Yeah, this is crazy. All right. Good night, Crystal. We'll see you.
Okay, buddy? Good job, man.
Thank you.
Let's stick to this. We're gonna get this. We're gonna get this done and we're gonna be safe.
I should leave it right there because it's the best part. We're going to get this. We're going to get this guy and we're going to be safe. And maybe I'll play the rest of it at another time. But guys, thank you for hanging out with me. I really do appreciate it. I know it's bedtime and it is almost, it's past midnight. I have 1 o'clock there. I still haven't changed yet. So I'm going to send everybody to bed. We got a fire over here. That's just a warming fire. I truly appreciate you guys coming and hanging out. I'm planning to try to, I would like to try and do this every Friday, since Barron's not on and Candace is not on. Maybe Allie will be on, I don't know. Anyway, have a great evening. Enjoy your sleep. And we will catch you next time. All right. We'll see you. Kevin, get some rest. And thank you. I appreciate all y'all. I'm going to keep going, but I'm going to disappear. So thanks, guys. Okay, guess what? You're getting a new cat. You have a new video coming up. Come on, Rhonda. I want to eat. So Lena is getting ready to jump on. Are you kidding me? Oh, get out of here. Y'all shouldn't go. Don't stop going and waking up people. That's crazy. Oh my gosh. Now we're up to 25 views. I haven't seen Selena. I remember they did a video, and it was a truck that got hit, but it had a bunch of tools inside. Don't know. Okay, well, that's fine. Is that a dude like a shark? Or what's the fire plug? I don't know what that is. YouTube notification. Was that up? So I have another one that just popped up for a stringer, and man, that fire is going in Oklahoma. But I think it is time for me to pull the plug. I don't know how long I've been going here. Oh, an hour and 22. That's long for me. Usually, I think that's just a trash fire. Usually, I'm about a half hour guy, 45 minutes, and I jump off. Where are you? She probably can't find it because she thinks she's just typing in Ivan or Ivan is Ivan. It's the underscores that are the killer. Yeah, I realize that, but that was YouTube that did that. Yeah, it really was. It's difficult to find a good solid name. Which one of y'all came up with the? Oh, who's that? Booyah! See, man, that's a fire. That's Selena? Really? Wow. I'm honored and impressed. Man. I just got chills. That's crazy. That's crazy. Hey Selena, how are you? This is well, I'll show my face. Hold on. It'll take me 20 minutes to figure this out. Gotta click that, and I gotta click this. And I'm in a red room. That's another goat in the room. Man, she is one of the greatest of all times. One of the originators. One of the absolute originators. Going out with Pops. Making it happen. I remember you did living my passion. I'm living your passion, huh? I remember you guys did a it was I guess it was a rescue. It was an accident, but it was a long line of traffic, and you got out of the car with one of the phones. Yeah, I remember it was the first time that I actually saw you, and I know because you like to stay behind the camera, and so do I. And it was interesting because you were there, and it was. I remember the thing that I remember was like it was a van or something, and it had this toolbox behind it. It was early. It was a long time ago. I've been watching you and your dad for a long time. But it was awesome. It was all, oh, look, Angel's here. Hey, Texas Angel, how are you? Good evening. But Selena, thank you. That's impressive. Oh, happy birthday, Texas Angel. Really? Well, happy birthday, Angel. Didn't know. I need to write it down. Now I'm eating in front of you guys. I'm sorry. And so much for that fire. So, Selena, you can do this. You can do this with all the other ones that you have out there. You already have the audience. Take the other channel that you have and run these late nights. Look, you can do all the. I pulled out. There's tons of archives of car chases that are out there. Or the this is this thing that smoking scandal. I'm not into. Not that there's anything wrong with smoking weed, but we don't do that here in Texas. And he has a great audience and a great following. I love anything that has to do with a police scanner. It's one of my favorite things. That's how I got involved with you and Roger. So get on out there, girl, and set up your studio in the corner and make it happen. All you need, you can do it on your phone. I've seen so many people do so many great things with just so little. I'm bouncing. My chair is bouncing. I can feel myself bouncing. And it's hotter than all get out in this little office with all these bloody monitors. But anyway, happy birthday, Angel. I hope you had a wonderful day on this Friday the 13th. And I'm going to finish playing this video, guys. Thank you. Love being seen. I just turned. I hate being on camera. It's not my gimme. It is not. Selena, thank you so much, man. I am honored. And Roger called me out too. Man, he had me choked up. He really did. It doesn't take much for me. It's just my nature. But man, absolutely, Texas Angel, absolutely. Another day is a blessing. Every day is a blessing. I know you already know that. But I plan to stream, which is there you go. There you go. Absolutely. And you'd be surprised how many people would follow some of the things that you're going through right now with Juju. There are so many other parents out there that want that information. You don't have to do this stuff. You can do, there's so much more. There's so much more. Thank you, Angel. Thank you. You already know. I've got my fans. It's so nice to have just so many wonderful people that know me and that I'm blessed with. Yeah, but getting back to it, Juju would be people would you don't have to even show them, but people would just love to know all the challenges that you've gone through and all of that and watch his development as you go through it and all the things. Sweetie, there's so much that you can contribute. There really is. And I think it's valued. I really do. It's one of the reasons why I'm on here doing this, because I do cybersecurity. I've done cybersecurity for over 30 years, 27 years or whatever. And I want to give some of that back to just like the ordinary guy, just to, I build computers for the hell of it. Anything I can do to help somebody else, I think that's a blessing. This is something that I know I do in my sleep. We all have to give back, and I believe that. And I was telling stories earlier today. So I think what you have in your hands, the good Lord has given you Juju, and I think it's important that you recognize that is a gift. He is absolutely a gift, and he makes a lot of people smile and crack up. And to hear Roger and to watch his face light up when he sees Juju, man, that's crazy. It's just crazy. It is just crazy. Tell your hubby I said hello too. He used to get me when he would call out dogs' names in the car, and I'm like, dude, knock it off. Knock it off. Oh my God. Oh yeah. And then he would call out for Alexa. Alexa, play this song at level 10. It's like, knock it off. Oh, too funny. Anyway, I digress. It's truly a blessing to have you on here. Wow, I'm honored. That's crazy. That is crazy. Booyah. Texas Angel, have a wonderful birthday. I am, thank you. And she knows that I am a nerd to my heart. It's what I love. Look, guys, we're all blessed with something, right? And I've had so many struggles in my life. It's crazy. But if I can give back just a little bit, and because I can see technology, to me, that's a blessing. And I just, doesn't matter. You gotta give. We all have to give. We all have to be accepted of the other person. We all have to find compassion in our hearts. I feel like I'm preaching. I don't want to preach. Okay. This is just about, fulfilling somebody's heart. It really is. So y'all making fun of me? To be completely honest, I was watching. Selena. Oh, Selena, were you on today? I didn't see the show. Oh man. Oh, the cooking show. Okay, right on, right on, right on, right on. Okay, that's fantastic. You guys are awesome. It's you know what's difficult now to sit here and read the chats because I've got the microphone, so I don't have to sit here and type. But now I've got to sit here and read them and then interpret them, and it's like, yeah. But you'd be surprised. Just even shorts of Juju. It may not be the same audience. It doesn't matter. You know, it just I'm telling you right now, that is a gift. Okay. No, she's spot on, Angel. Don't get your phone and start now, because everybody wants to watch the progression, right? And it can be little tiny things, but you won't see them, but other people will, right? And other people will take something from them. Look, all right, I'm full out dyslexic, right? 6s and 8s and words back. I've got a degree. I'm certified. I got a CISSP. All that other. I can see data. I can see data flow through a network. I can understand it. Yeah, but I found my own niche. Right. Everybody has their own special talent. I can build studios like this in a blink of an eye. I know certain things that are necessary. And then peppers are got to be. I know certain things that are necessary. I can do that in my head. Right. That's easy. A lot of people can't do that. You know, my wife looks at me like, you're crazy, you know, but that's how I think. But if I have to sit down with a piece of paper and a pen, I'm freaking lost, right? But give me a computer and a motherboard and some RAM, I can make it sing. It's just, we all have our talents, and Juju is a talent. He's a gift that was given to you. I don't know if you can hear me. I don't know if you get it. Start now. Start today. Start today. And we need to go. Crazy Ivan said so. So there you go. It's yeah. I eat the peppers off the top. And there's oh yeah. Yeah, he is. I bet you he's just a ham. I bet you he's. I want to see him fishing. I wish Roger would take us fishing with Juju. I think that would be awesome. I really do. All right, guys. We get another strike. No. Okay. That is something that you need to do, Ivan. Me too. You tell me about it, Rhonda. I don't even do prices anymore. It's like whatever, man. Just take it out of my account. Ivan's mad world. Yeah, truly. It's just, you know what, when I was born back in those days, it was something that nobody understood, right? They understand it now. It was hard. I went through a lot of shit. I just did, and it was tough. It was tough growing up. I got picked on a lot. I was told my entire life, and I think Mad knows this. Ah, you'll never amount to shit. You know, you're not gonna do. And I know, Angel, you know, but you know, I became. Oh, actually, I own a company now, but I became a COO and all kinds of things. Yeah, you can do anything that you want when you put your head and your heart to it, right? So, don't let that boy go off and be him, and give him a camera. Let him start recording. Okay, and let it go, because it will flourish like crazy. You will be shocked. Okay, now I get it if you don't want him on screen because you don't want to show his face or what. The whole children thing. But I think as a development tool or as a learning tool, that's just spot on, man. It's just spot on. I wish that I knew more about what I had to go through at my age back then. But shit, they didn't phones. The only phone we had a actually I have one of those phones back there somewhere. It had a rotary dial on it. Good luck testing on that. But yeah, you've been given a gift. Make sure you utilize it. Every single child that the good Lord provides us with is truly a gift. So all right, I'm going to stop preaching. I'm going to finish my dinner or my second meal of the day. I only eat 2 meals of the day now. because I can't eat anything else. I'm just about finished. The world of Juju. There you have it. There you have it. No, or Juju's world. You know, or maybe the mad world of Juju. Whatever, you figure it out. But I think we all have a story to tell. Some of us should be writing books. Somebody knows who I'm talking to as well. I'll see you, Angel. Thank you. Hope you had a wonderful birthday. Take care of those ankles, please. Okay? And take care of that grandchild. All right, guys. I'm going to finish this video. I'm going to disappear. Thank you all so much. I keep forgetting I'm on the screen. I'm going to let that play. I'm going to eat a little bit more of this. And you guys, please have a blessed evening. And thank you all. Look, I got 32 views on here. I think that's more than the last video that I put out total. So the lives are definitely the way to go. Lives are definitely the way to go. Good. And I understand how hard it is, Angel. I do, because trust me, excuse me, y'all. I can barely walk now. I had to stand up today with this selling this car that my son had, and it hurt so much. It truly did. Selena, thank you so much. Love you. Your boy is going to be a rock star. Okay, you'll be shocked. You'll be going up to the Academy Awards talking about he won what? He did, really? All right, just remember us when you're up on that stage. Okay, so. Kevin, send some of that cold air down this way. Not too much of it, but just a little bit. Take care of Miss Rhonda. And Miss Rhonda, take care of Kevin, because I know he's a pain in your butt. Kevin, I still want to do the cook-off of the ribs, my brother. I still do. It'll be fun. Y'all, that's not a slang sign or means anything. If any of my other Patreons are here, that just means I love y'all. So thank you very much. Peace out. Now, I'm not going away. I'm going to finish the video. But I want to get my face off of this screen here. Cold air here. Yo, well, this is Texas. Come on down. It's not cold here. It's 92 where I'm sitting right now. So, and I don't want to turn the air on because I'm cheap. But I got it sitting right here. Definitely do a rib cook-off. Absolutely. All right, guys. Love to all too. Absolutely. Allie, we'll see you, babe. Thank you so much. You're a rock star, so I don't have to tell you. But keep going at it. Tell Chris I said hello, hey, and thank you. Anything I can do to support you guys, let me know. I'm looking forward to Sunday, Allie. That should be a lot. Oh, I always love Pastor Sundays. They're the best. Love ribs. I do too. It's the only thing that I adore cooking. When my house got hit by lightning on the tree in front of my house got hit by lightning, I ended up sneaking in a smoker into the bill, and now that's my gimme. That's the one other thing that I love to do. I just love cooking. So they don't cook; they're smoked. But you got to Pastor Sunday. That is the. If y'all don't know about Pastor Sunday on LA Top Files, gotta recognize. Gotta bow to the master. I was on massa. You guys are awesome. Thank you so much. Yeah, it's a whole other story. I will tell that story on my next live, which will probably be next Friday. So look for my next live on next Friday, and I will go into and I will show pictures of the tree. You can actually see the lightning strike of the tree and how close it is to the house, and the Ethernet cable that it followed through. And I got all the equipment it was a mess, and we're still dealing with it. So I think that will be a great story for next Friday. But I appreciate you guys, love y'all, and I'm going to finish the video. I'm going to finish this food. And then I'm going to wrap the video. I'm going to wrap the live. 1 hour and 40 minutes. That's awesome. So thank you all. From my heart, truly. Thank you. You have no idea how much it means. Really don't. Peace. Stay out of trouble. Hey, careful Angel. Careful what you click on. Okay? Don't click on shit. We'll see you guys later. Next Friday, I want to do it again, probably a little bit earlier, so that way I can get more people. What do you do? What? When do you go out? I don't know. I have no idea. It was just a thought to do this because nobody else is on, So I'm just thinking that, now might be a good time to do it because I got a little bit of the war going on. It was Friday the 13th. I like to watch the guys in LA. I'm still waiting for AXN to come on. But that Friday is going to be my night to go live. I see everybody else going live and doing things, but I want to start doing it. Honestly, my thought was like, around 9 o'clock at night or I always want to do, it's 10 o'clock. Do you know where your children are? It's 10 p.m. Do you know where your children are? But it is what it is. I'll figure it out. Maybe it needs to be earlier. I don't know. We'll figure it out. Thanks, guys. Love you all. Thank you, truly, from the heart. All right. Let's see. I'm going to go eat. All right. I'll make myself disappear. Yeah, if you guys don't want to watch the end of it, that's cool. It's got a great ending, though. Okay, so I'm going to click through this button. I hate this one. Good job getting out of the car. Oh, hold up. Not that one? I'm going to relabel this. There we go.
That way. We got people pointing eastbound areas. Eastbound. This is 40. Watch. Yep. Clear. Keep going around. Keep going eastbound. Stop sign. Clear north. East on 7. 40 and 7.
Oh my gosh, peppers are hot.
Wrong way. Just past 42nd now, approaching 45th, northbound on Roosevelt. Gotta get that guy, man. Gotta get that guy. Gonna hurt somebody. Nope. There we go. Nope. Another collision. Yeah, 45 at Roosevelt. Suspect still going northbound on 12th. We jacked up that rear wheel. East on 47. 40-something University, still eastbound. We get him northbound on University approaching 50th. Backup's ways out. Okay. Just doing me. Northbound UA approaching Ravenna. Northbound on 15th. Northbound 15 northeast approaching 65th. Looks like it's about to spin out. Oh, is that pretty short? Oblivious. There we go. Yep, I'm on. Richie. I can't fit him out. Player was on. This is eastbound 65th, approaching 20th. Get crowded here. Yep, I'm on it.
Oh, sweet. I'm traveling through.
Passing 40 seconds. Still eastbound. Slow down.
OHP helicopter anymore, so I bet they're already done. Recruits are probably already, trooper recruits are probably already out right now.
We got a cool 50 right now.
I've seen people comment on the trooper academy post that OHP puts up. They were saying that they were like military veterans, and they said they went through both boot camp and the OHP academy. Apparently, the OHP academy is even crazier.
Got 72 approaching 40th. Good job rolling out ahead of 9.
Which explains why probably just about all the troopers I know are badass.
Stop sign at 40th.
Explains why all the troopers that I know are badasses. Not afraid to handle business, that's for damn sure. The ones I know are not afraid to handle business.
Okay. Shots fired. Shots fired. Shots fired. Shots fired. Shots fired. He's shooting at us. Back out. So they're shooting off. Back off. We're good, brother. We're good. Anybody else out there? Still eastbound at 55 northeast.
Actually, I think I still do see her. We're not gonna ride on with your shit.
Get inside! Get inside! Yeah. The guy with the gun.
It is pretty cool though to see like those in the future getting women and being instead of sort of staying up.
Oh, fuck, dude.
So everybody wish them well. Hopefully they all definitely be taking a nap and wishing them well in their academy. Hopefully it all goes well for them and they make it out and they're hang out on the street. Protect us from all of that. Definitely wish all of them wish all of them a happy and long career. For multi-streaming, I use Prison Live. It's the best one that I found on the phone so far.
Did you even see the gun? Yeah, the pump.
It has its quirks. But it's the best multi-streaming that I've found. You can't stream to TikTok. It's not really an app that allows you to multi-stream. I mean, you can multi-stream to TikTok. Apps. You just won't have, if you get the TMP key, which they wouldn't even give to me because
We're gonna go this way. Oh yeah! This way. I got 38. 37. Didn't go to me. 37.
I know quite a few troopers just from doing
Watch
this.
out. Incoming.
Yeah, they might be more
Where the fucking cars. Whoa, baby ass! Southbound on 35th. I'm clearing the car. Oh, shit. What got taken out?
That's why we back blue here.
Back in it, baby. Back in it, baby. Watch crossfire. Watch crossfire. We got there he is.
We don't see anything. If you're interested in seeing what the what it's all
Thanks for
about,
joining, guys.
we usually
Hope you liked the end of the, yeah, it was a nail biter, right? That's why I picked that particular video. I don't have my earphones in, so I can't hear myself. But that was, yeah, it was a little overkill. I think the dude was unalive. But I like watching it because if you listen to the guy, he calls his partner little buddy. And there's another one that's similar to it, but it was a little bit much just for one stolen car. And there's so many police chases I've watched in LA. I'm going to work on my systems. I have a new piece that I need to add so I can change it. Yeah, I love police chases. I do. I think you can learn some of. I know how to get out of a police chase as long as you have a parking structure and enough room to park your vehicle and get out and walk away. That's it. That's how you get out. You can't outrun them. You can't outrun a radio. You just go into a structure that you can go up high in somewhere and just get out. So anyway, thanks guys. I really appreciate it, gentlemen and ladies. Appreciate your time, which is the most precious thing in the world. Oh, excuse me. And we will catch you on the next one. This is awesome. Plan on doing it again next Friday, if not sooner. So we'll see you then. Take care. Be careful out there. Careful what you click on. Thank y'all.